Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
So we don't have anyone right now in the
А
chat.
ссылку надо скинуть в чат.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Hi,
Hi.
Feda, how are you?
Это,
Just a minute, we're going to share the link.
yeah, let's share
Wow.
the link. Okay. 15 people here.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Ice Rock Mining is here. This is CEO, our CEO Malik Murzashev, and I'm ICO manager Diaz Kurmanov. So,
Всем привет.
привет, привет, привет. Yo, yo.
Let's wait for some people. You know, a lot of people is going to connect to our channel. So,
Привет, привет.
Yeah. Всем привет. Давайте подождем немножко людей, буквально 3-4 минуты, и мы уже начнем, потому что очень много людей подключается. Guys, let's wait for some more people. So a lot of people is joining us right now. So, yeah.
By the way, how are you doing, guys? How are you, everybody?
Yeah.
So we're going to provide this live stream translation in English language. So please use English. I suppose all of us, you know this language.
Yeah.
Okay, so waiting for the bunch of questions. Our CEO Malik is ready for answer all your questions. So please feel free to ask any questions. You are welcome.
Hi, Mexico. Wow, we have people from Mexico.
Okay, hola. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa?
What about if we are waiting for the people? So like 3 minutes left. So please, guys, write us in the comments where are you from. So it's very interesting for us to know the geographic spread of the ice rock mining idea. You know, Spanish, Dubai.
Yeah. Hola, salam alaikum. How are you? Bravo, muchas gracias.
Diaz is speaking about 9 languages or many languages. Привет всем с Казахстана. Всем привет.
Привет, привет.
Hello from Kazakhstan.
Спроси про connection.
How's the connection? How's the quality of the video? How's the voice? Everything is good? Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Malik, let's start from the several pre-selected questions, okay? So because we got a lot of listed questions, we will answer them, and after that, we will be able to answer all the lifetime questions, okay?
Okay, Philippines.
Wow.
Philippines.
Wow, that's cool.
That's good.
Ice Rock is really international one, Malik, you see?
Yeah, Czech Republic with us.
Yeah. Whoa.
USA, United States, Germany.
Guten Tag.
Almaty. Привет всем с Almaty.
Georgia. Finland.
Georgia,
wow,
Finland.
It's crazy. Malaysia. Do you feel how the project is really big, Malik?
Yeah, it is.
You created the biggest project in mining sphere, Malik.
Italian. Do you know some words in Italian?
Bravo, viva. I know several Latin words, you know, from the dead language, from the Vatican language, something. Si bales bene este govalio, vini vidi vici, bis dat gvicito dat. It's a very good question.
Brazil, wow.
Wow, Brazil.
Guilherme,
how are you?
How are you, my friend? Дмитрий, мы будем, скорее всего, разговаривать только на английском языке, поэтому, наверное, перевода не будет. Скорее всего, будем разговаривать только на английском, Дмитрий.
So, Misha, please start our pre-selected questions. I will read them, and our CEO will answer all the questions.
Okay.
Wow, Joseph, how are you?
How are you?
Really big one.
Yes. And David also, David.
David too, yeah, good. Our first face bakers here. That's good.
Vladimir Putin with us. Okay, guys, I think it is a good time to start. We have 100 people with us right now. So, and A lot of people is joining us right now. So let's start with the first question. So what we are doing right now, I would like to tell you the format of our live stream today. So we have several questions which we got from the Telegram chat, from our investors, they're caring about some questions. So we got this list of the questions which was prepared by our admins. So then when we will answer all these questions, we will move to answer all the questions from the chat, from the YouTube chat, where you post your comments, and we will reply on several, questions from the chat also. Okay, so hello from Uzbekistan. Привет,
Okay.
Uzbekistan.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
So Malik, we have several questions. Let me start it. Okay. So the first question is, we have been told that there will be a wire transfer option soon. 2 3 weeks, a month ago. When will be this available, or will there be a wire transfer option? This is a question from our backers.
Yeah. So with wire transfer, we don't do directly with us because it's because of the corporate structure of the company, and we have a company which provides us the wire transfer option, and we have a delay just because of this company because they are a little bit slow right now, but we're waiting for them. So we are waiting for them to get the wire transfer option. So I think it will be available very soon. I can say to you like 2 or 3 weeks. So I will say to you as soon as possible. So we are trying to get it on board right now, but it takes a time. So it's not because of us.
Yeah, and by the way, we have a special service in the BTC and Ethereum order.
Yeah. So yeah, of course. Also, when you create your order, so you have two currencies right now: BTC, Bitcoin, and Ether, so Ethereum. And when you create the order, you have the option, the green button in the order, and you can use some another coins, to invest in our project. So if you press on the button, you can choose the Visa also, Visa or Mastercard even, but they charge like 20%, to proceed your order. But still, you can do it. Still, you can do it. We have that option, but we don't have a direct option right now with the wire transfers.
Okay, thank you, Malik. It was a very big answer for this question, for this issue. So I suppose all the backers are happy to hear this exactly from the mouth of our CEO. So the next listed question is, can iSrock Mining promise us that they are looking for a better exchanges besides Ether Delta? If so, are there any specific details we can discuss today, Malik?
So for today, for 100%, we are sure that it will be a better exchange than Ether Delta right now. And also, the Rock 2 is not going to go to the Ether Delta because, the Ether Delta right now has problems with their security and all these things. Definitely, we are in process right now with exchanges, but all the information about the exchanges will be available later when the ICO will be finished, because nobody will apply us until the ICO is not finished. So it's some exchanges has their own rules, so that is why we need to go there. So, and definitely, the ICO will go to bigger exchanges because we have, for this moment, the community of our people is 30,000 people and 4,500 people who is already invested in the project. So that is why it has a wider exposure of the project in the world. And also it's going to be very, very good for us when we go to the exchanges, so we can show our figures to the exchanges that we can bring all these people to the exchange, and all of them will be happy to have us.
Okay, it was nice answer. So the next question is, why does iSrock Mining hold investors' money in BTC and Ethereum instead of converting them to fiat, USD, or euro? So can you please explain why we don't convert investors' funds to fiat if your fundraising goals was in fiat?
We don't do it because we pay for the miners for the equipment in a cryptocurrency. It's better for us, and that is why we don't hold it and we don't touch it, because when you convert them in a fiat, or when you convert them in a US dollars, I don't know, sometimes it's not good, because the currencies is so volatile, and sometimes you can just lose the money. So that is why we don't do it. We hold it in a BTC and Ether, so we don't move it. We are just waiting for the closing the hard cap, or the time, when the ICO will be finished. So we're waiting for this time. Also, we are in negotiations right now with the Bitmain, with the Yebank, Bitfury, about the equipment. So we are waiting for a better equipment right now. So it will be on the market very, very soon. So we'll talk about the equipment a little bit later today. Yeah, let's move to another question.
Okay, so the next question is, can investors visit you and meet you in the cave? I am planning to trip to Almaty soon. It's a question from Evgeny.
Yeah, Evgeny. So we are planning right now the days when we can have all the investors in our cave, because we have a lot of inquiries from our investors, to that a lot of people wants to come, and that is why we need to organize everything, before. Just because we don't want to have some problems, with delivering the people to the cave, because it's far away from the town. And yeah, so definitely I think it's going to be in April, so you can come and see everything by yourself. So we will post a special video on it on our YouTube channel, and also we'll place the information in our Telegram chat, in on our website also. So yeah, we'll definitely do it. We'll do this in April. So just let's keep in touch. So because we need the time to organize everything, because we're waiting for like 50 people who wants to come to see us, and it's a lot of jobs. So we need to prepare for it.
Malik, please let me make some special note for the guys who are willing to visit the cave. We will make everything officially. I mean, we will publish official news, news channel of Ice Rock Mining. First of all, we will collect the personal data of each person who is going to visit, because everything should be in safe. We will provide all the research about people who is going to visit us. To be everything just safe, because millions of dollars is going to be put in there, so everything should be safe. That's why we will provide it I suppose, in the end of April, right, Malik?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, we have a next question. Does Malik and Diaz bought or hodl Rock2 tokens? In other words, what % of the tokens is held by the founders? It's a good question.
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
So I think the Diaz is.
Yeah. As I told before, I am all in. I'm all in. I put all my savings, and I am in top 50 of the Rock2 token holders. But Malik is not. Why?
Why? Because this is about the project. So I'm gonna reply to you. I know that a lot of people had a question: how many tokens is team is holding? So team doesn't hold any tokens. So even if they don't invest their own monies like investors, so I do not hold any tokens too. I'm gonna tell you why. It's just because the smart contract. So we like a team takes the 10% from the profit. So we take this profit, in a BDC. So that is why we don't need to hold the Rock2 tokens. If we hold the Rock2 tokens, like a team, it means that we are getting the money from the profit and from the tokens. So it means like we're getting the money twice. So that is why we don't want to do this. Even if the people, in my team wants to buy the Rock2 token for themselves, I allow them to do this, because they are investors, like other people. But we do not hold any Rock2 tokens, just because we don't want to like double, the profit. We take the profit, especially from the we take the money from the profit of what we have mined, when we will start the
only 10%.
Only 10%. That's it. Money. So we don't take any extra money.
Okay, so the next question is the question that what miners are going to be used? What if new miners come out before the start of the operation?
Yeah, this is a very good question about the miners because everybody is asking. The first question is a calculate. The second question is how do you get the 400%? The third question is hey guys, how do you want to get the 400% with S9, which is on the deep right now, and which is doesn't bring so many coins? I'm gonna explain all this stuff right now because a lot of people is asking about it, and some of the people, is not good with the money. So it means that you take all your money within the 4 months. But if something changes with the exchange rate, so it goes down. So it's not going to be the 4 months. So it can be like 2 months, maybe 3 months. So it depends on the currency. This is the first. The third thing, how we get the 400%. So we calculate the past incomes within the year. So you can look on the mining within one day. For example, if in one day you get like $10 from S9, and on the next day you have like $40 from S9. So you can count your profit within a day. Also, you can count your profit within a month. You should count it within the whole year, and within the whole year you will receive the 400% definitely, because the difficulty sometimes goes down, sometimes goes up. So in the when you have the very very big um, uh, mining center like 5,000 ASICs like we have, we can when the difficulty goes down, when the price of the BTC goes down, and that is why we get some more reward. So in a few days ago we got some more reward like 10% when the difficulty went down. When the price was like 8,000, when the price was 6,000, some of the people is just turning off their miners, and that is why we can get some extra profit on that days also in the coins, I mean. And the second thing is that we are trying right now to focus on the best and on the top, miners, which is going to be on the market very soon. So we have one offer from one company. I can disclose their name. They have a very very efficient solution for industrial mining right now. So, and the payback period for that kind of the miners right now is 3 months, and the power consumption of these miners is like 10 times cheaper, 10 times lower than the average, solution on the market, because they already have a new chip on board. So that is why we're not focused especially on the S9. We focus on the best, miners which we can get right now. So we'll definitely get in. So I think that around the May we will see that something new will come out, especially in this year.
Okay, nice. So Malik, the next question is, how sure are you that your mining will be able to start in July and the payment will be done by the 29th of July?
The people from the Rock One can say to you that we had a delay with the Rock One like 3 days. So 3 days, I think it's nothing for that kind of the business. And I don't think it's gonna we will have some problems in July, because it's not hard for us to put the miners inside of the cave. It is our job. We are doing it every time. So I don't believe that we'll miss our deadlines. So we will be there.
Yeah, and let me just explain a little bit about this question. So, guys, we are going to start mining from the 1st till the 10th of July. It is just start dates. And whatever will be mined till the 29th of the July, we will pay it as a first payment. That's it. So I don't see any problem. For example, if we will mine only 2 weeks, we will pay for these 2 mined weeks. That's it. So no problem with it. Okay, so one more question. We have a question here. Do you have any contract with the suppliers of the miners? So I suppose that this question is already answered, Malik, right?
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 5,000 is a lot of miners. Are you sure that you will acquire this on time? This is the question.
Of course, we already have a signed contract with the big main, with the Yebank, the same name of the company, Yebit. Also, we have relationships with the Bitfury right now. we have another relationships with another company. So it's not a problem for us to get 5,000 miners. We already talked with the Bitmain, and Bitmain said that if you pay us forward, we will provide you the miners within a month, and also those months we can split for the parts. They like can supply to you 1,000 in a week, so 1,200 in a week. So that is why they can supply easily. It's not so hard for them.
Окей, Malik, so I see that here the guys in Russian are writing that. Ребята, сейчас на английском языке, а потом мы проведем отдельную трансляцию на русском языке, чтобы не было бардака. Поэтому, когда будет русская трансляция, мы вам объявим. So, the guys are asking, so when will be the Russian translation? So, we will provide it sooner. Not today, but in several days, especially for the Russian-speaking people. Okay, so the next question is, guys, so do you still accept YouTubers, influencers? If so, how can we go about this?
Of course, we apply them. Yeah, we want to see everybody with us. If you have a YouTube channels or some media channels, just contact us. We can talk about the cooperation with us.
Yeah, we have a bounty, special bounty for YouTubers. So each video which you have done, you can apply for this, and in the end of ICO, you will get your tokens as a bonus for your YouTube videos, for YouTube reviews. So you are very welcome. Malik, we have a next question. So the next question is, could you please comment on the long-term strategy of ICO mining regarding ROI? Going into 2020s and further, they're having difficulty increasing mining. It seems that this is a rate with 1 year, a real benefit, and then things get complicit. So people are worrying about what will be after 2-3 years.
It's going in the mining. It happens every time. So I mean, the people is caring about the difficulty, the size of the block, and I see this all this situation for a long time, about 4 years. And every time when the difficulty goes up so highly, the new equipment goes to the market. Comes to the market, and we don't worry so much because we have a reinvestment option which covers the difficulty. So and also 2020, I think we'll get another new equipment. So and we will have the money to buy them. Yeah.
That's it. So thank you very much, Malik. The next question is, so what is your protection against government, police, guys in masks, and other rich Kazakh individuals just coming at your place and arrest, raid the bunker, and get all the equipment out? Will ICE Rock hire security people to secure the mining operation? So you can answer, or maybe answer.
They are already there. So we already have a security there. So we have a people who is securing right now the cave. And also we have a police station which is behind the cave. And all these police, they are watching for us because the cave is built near the strategic object, which is secured by government, and that is why we are very secure there. So we already hired the people; they're already securing the cave, and also we'll build additional security within a month there. So I don't think it's a good like. You shouldn't be worried about it. We are caring about these things because we're living in this area. We know how to handle it.
Yeah, and just adding for this answer that Kazakhstan is not a barbarian or like a savage, people doing some sort of bullshit, stealing, warring, and we don't like that. So very soon we're going to produce a very good video about the Kazakhstan, what is going on here, so you will be able to see that Kazakhstan is a really safe place. It's not it is safe, we don't worry, but we will do everything to make everything safe. So thank you. And the next question
and
is
also about the Kazakhstan. Many people knows that who lives in our area. I mean, in Russia, in Kazakhstan, in other ex-Soviet Union countries. The Kazakhstan has a better, environment, for the business comparing with the other countries. So we don't have, the people in the mosques here.
The radar.
the raiders, the police guys. So if you do your business, very clear, so it means that you will not have a problems, any problems. And also, the government supports the people who is trying, to make some influence in industry. And also, we are trying to do something different in industry, and they support us. So that is why we don't worry so much about it, because we are the people who wants to bring some value to our country, and we're already doing it. So that is why we're about it so much, because we know how to handle it.
Yeah, and I will add, because Malik don't want to say about this, but Kazakhstan, everything is in relationships. I mean, the networking with the big people. So Malik has a business more than 5 or 10 years in Kazakhstan, and he has very good connections with the big guys in Kazakhstan. So more likely that we go somewhere and take somebody's miners and somebody come to us. That's it. So,
but we don't do this.
Yeah, we don't do this. We are not the bandits or crime people, so we are okay. Okay, so the next question is very interesting. I like this question. Is there going to be a rock tree? And if so, we are going to have the first shot of a tokens.
It is your question.
Okay, so it's my question. Guys, we will have rock tree, and the backers of the rock 2 holders will be at first line. Rock 1 token, the people from the first phase, people from the second phase will be at first line, and you will be able to participate in the most private pre-sale and to get the biggest bonuses in the third rock tree, in the third phase. But we will not tell anything about it until we finish the second one. We will finish second phase, we will start mining, we will start paying, and as soon as you will feel and see that everything is good and okay, well, then we will provide the third phase.
Also, this question was from a guy from the chat. His name is Crypto.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I suppose we answered. But the third phase is gonna be real crazy. So yeah, it's gonna be real crazy, guys. Because I know, and he knows, because he's founder. He has a very great ideas. So don't speak about the rock tree.
Yeah, let's finish with the rock 2. Let's finish ICO. Let's put everything in the cave, and then we'll talk about the rock 3.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people is asking me, do you have any plans for the rock 3? What you will do? I say, guys, I would like to focus on one thing. The one thing for me is rock 2. The first thing in a rock 2 is close the ICO. The second thing is deliver, the miners inside of the cave, build all the infrastructure inside, and outside also, and deliver the profit to the people. Then we can talk about the rocks.
Yeah, step by step.
Step by step. Before that time, before we didn't do all these steps, I think it's not fair to speak about the rocks 3. Rocks 3 will be very, very interesting and very big. But we don't speak about it because we need to finish with the rock 2.
Yeah, and guys, I don't want to blame other guys from the other projects, but this is exactly what Malik said. We never do something before finish some first one. That's it. So it was the question of from the crypto guys. Thank you very much. It was a real nice question. So the next question is: so after the closing of the ICO, will any third-party entity, a separate company without invested interested, audit the ICO mining management?
Why not? Why not? Let's firstly, finish all the steps, and then we can do it. And also, I don't like when some companies is doing that, because I don't believe in some companies. It's just my humble opinion, I would like to say, if our investors can come to us and check everything by themselves, because for me, it's more important to have better relationships with investors first, not with a company, which wants to do the manage, check, how we are doing all this stuff, because we don't afraid of them. We just don't like, when some third party comes to us, because we want to have, instead of those 30 part, we want to have our investors, which who can come, to us and check everything by themselves. I think it's better off. Yeah. But a lot of people wants, to that someone will check it. If they want, we can do it. It's not a problem for us. But first, let's finish everything step by step.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question is: so Are you planning on buying any more caves? In other words, in the future, for the potential scaling up the mining capacities, will you keep the mining farm as only rock and cave or other place and type? It's a question about the rock tree.
And it was a question from Crypto today.
Yeah.
So we, as I said, in a previous question, so we are not talking about it. Definitely, we will go bigger. Definitely, but let's first finish the rock too.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, what other questions? What other questions? Oh, it's a very big bunch of questions are coming, guys. So I suppose we are going to sit here more than 1 hour exactly. Uh, let me just find out. Okay, so the live question from Telegram, two separate people. Uh, wow, it's a very big question. Is the language barrier an issue? Certain
Okay,
members.
just
Yeah.
read it and then.
Okay. Malik, please answer this guy. I see the somebody is asking why Amir Ness left the project. You may answer. And I will read this one.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people is asking about the Amir Ness, why he has left our project. Amir left because he wants to do his own project, which is gonna be in the mining. So he got some experience from us, and now he wants to do his own project. So why not? So God will help him.
Yeah. Uh, I have read all this big question. It's question for me personally. In short words, why DS banning so much people? It's a personal question for DS, and I can't miss this question. The answer is some people just try to promote their own links, their own ICO projects in our chat. I ban them without any worrying. The second one, sometimes people just spreading the FUD and negative. I ban them, and I will do it. No problem with me about this. I am ICO manager, and I have the whole power to ban people from our project, and nobody can argue with me because our CEO give me this power. That's it. Thank you. You're welcome. Uh, because this chat is my soul. I put my soul in it starting from the September of the last year, and I'm handling this chat clean, without any negative. That's it. So, all the community can agree with me that I never ban people without any reason. Never. Always some reason. Okay. So the next question is, does IceRock Mining have relationships with Bitmain? There is some understanding reports from the community that Bitmain rejected that there has a partnership. Wow.
Hmm. No, we have a signed contract with the Bitmain. It's as I know, it's already available in a data room. So I will check it personally today. So I don't know why the people say is Bitmain rejecting something. So I think it's not clear information.
Okay. So how many tokens have been sold? Why can't we see this information?
Because the people wants to see how much money we raised. Some of the people wants to see how many tokens we sold. If you want to check, how many tokens we sold, you can go to the Ezerscan, type in a search bar Rock2, and you'll see how many tokens was already sold. So it's open information. It's available on the blockchain.
Okay. Malik, we have a question that some nice guy asking. My question is the mounting doesn't melt with 5,000 ASICs?
What does mean doesn't melt?
I suppose that this person thinks that the cave made from the ice, but the cave is made from the stone.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
let me check this question, and let me check this question.
Just a moment.
Just a moment,
Yeah.
guys, please. Okay, yeah.
I can explain, or you can
Well,
explain, no
yeah,
problem.
you can explain it.
Okay, guys. So look, it's a nice question. The cave, ice rock cave, is made from this whole big piece of stone, and it's so big, and the cave is so small in the down place of this rock. Uh, just it is the name ice rock because it is always cold temperature inside the cave. You know, it should be something huge like a nuclear weapon. You know, in order to melt the stone. That is why it will not be melt. That's it. And we already have a lot of nice things, natural things inside the cave, which just helping us to provide and to take out the hot air from the cave. And it is good. It is nice. So no problem with it at all. It is just a cave from the rock, from the stone. That's why nothing can be melted there. If there will be some special question about the technical part of ice rock of mining, we will answer soon. Okay, just please write it and we will answer it one by one. Okay, so the next question is, Malik, can you explain what happened in ice rock 1? So maybe the difference between rock 1 and rock 2.
Yeah, the rock one, it's a different project, which was, we have finished the project in December. So what do I mean the finished? We have, delivered all the miners inside of the cave, and all these miners is working for the people from the rock one phase. On the rock one, we had a offer for our investors that they are getting, the mining contracts, and we buy the miners and they have a mining contracts, and uh, they pay for it with the rock one tokens. So they already have the mining contract. They're just getting the money, and that's it. They're just getting the money. So also we have a buybacks there. So which we are doing on the first month of each month. So until the May. So we are doing it. So we are doing the reports about it. So you can see them in a Telegram. We post it in a Telegram on the website, as I know also. So you can see them. So it's okay. So and the rock one is working. So people is getting the money from it.
Okay, so the next question is from the Angel Gianotti. I suppose I pronounced correctly. So, hello, Angel. Nice question. So the question is, hi, I invested, but I have a question. After the 3 years, ROI sample shown in the page as a reference, do I still get paid or payments stop after these 3 years?
The 3 years, it is approximate, lifetime of the miner with the reinvestment. So definitely you'll get the payments after 3 years, but it depends on the lifetime of the miners. So everything is connected to the lifetime. They usually, the lifetime of the miner like year and a half, sometimes 2 years. So that is why we have the reinvestment option. So we can cover the difficulty. We can buy the new miners. We can, replace the older miners. So we can work with them. So 3 years, it depends on the lifetime of the miner. So, but definitely the 3 years you'll get your payments. After three years, yeah, definitely you'll receive your payments also. But it depends how many miners will last after the 3 year.
Yes, then addition, we have a reinvestment which will cover some broken miners. We will add some miners to our farm capacity. So that is why it is lifetime. As soon as mining in our cave is live, you will get your profit. That's it. Okay, thank you very much, Angel. So the next question is live question from the Netwares Nuremberg. Hello, nice question. So how much manpower is planned for maintaining the facility and miners? This is the question.
Yeah, for this moment, we have two people right now who is managing the facility. So when the 5,000 will be there, so we plan to have the 4 people. I will explain why. Because why the 4 people, not like 10 people or 20 people or 40 people. So because all these miners is new and they don't need so many attention, because everything what we need is just to put them in a power socket, and that's it. You don't need to have so many people there. But if we will need them, we will hire them. But for this moment, 4 people is enough.
Okay, and good, good. I suppose Malik answered. So the similar question is the live question from the Johun Lee. I heard that in Iceland there was a huge theft on mining rigs, and people think it's probably Genesis because they were having some problems with given the expected payout security measures. So the question is similar about the security, Malik.
Yeah, it was the same question with the security. So please look our recording when it will be finished. So we already answered on the
Yeah,
question about
Malik,
the
let me a
security.
little bit add about the security.
Yeah.
You know, guys, as soon as we will start placing the miners from the second phase, we are going to place more people, not in technical sphere, but in security sphere. There will be a more armed guardians who will just uh, s- secure our cave. That's it. People with a AK-47 or something maybe more. But we have already several companies here in Kazakhstan which are providing the safety and security measurements. So, of course, it's a big question. I mean, it's a very important question. That is why we will deal only with big professional guys. That's it. So,
Yeah, and also, I would say another thing, about the security. What I want to do is I want to get the insurance on the miners when we will get them, because if something will happen, I don't know, it is a life, so you can, be protected for 100% sometimes, and many people will agree with me. And I want to have the insurance for the miners because I don't want to lose the investors' money, because it's a responsibility which lays on me, on my hands, on my shoulders, and that is why I don't want, to fail in this game, and that is why I want to have an insurance, especially. So, please take a note that we want to have the insurance, and the insurance, will be another kind of the protection of us.
okay, thank you, Malik. So, one more pre-selected question. Will you have 2FA on your website? If so, when will it be implemented?
Yeah, 2FA, it is a two-factor authentication. So yes, our technical director is working on it right now, but I know that they will release it soon, on the website. But if someone will get your like login and your password to our dashboard, and they will never steal anything from this dashboard, because it's just create the order and that's it. The hackers will never get anything from
And
your dashboard.
one more note that our dashboard just indicates the tokens using either scans API. That's it. It only shows. You can manage your tokens with our ICO dashboard. That's it. It only shows. You, as soon as you invest at this very moment, as soon as you get tokens to your wallet, you can manage it yourself. That's it. So, but our technical director is working on it just to make you sure and just to make you calm down and to feel safe. We are working on it. Okay, so Malik, we have a next question. It's a live question from Telegram. Can we see how much has been mined to date from the cave?
What do
Yes,
they
you are.
mean?
I mean, maybe people asking about the official report. We already have an
From the
official
rock
report.
one, I
Yeah, from
guess.
the Rock One. So you can ask our support team. Thanks to them, you can ask them questions, and they will send you the official report, and you will be able to see everything. No problem. Okay, Malik, we have a next question from the Telegram. Uh, do you have written confirmation of firm prices of miners in crypto or other prices you are paying given in fiat values but paid in crypto? This is a big difference.
This is a big difference. This is a very good question. The prices is varies every time. In I don't know, in October or September in last year, the price of the S9 was like $1,200. Now the price is like $2,500. The price of the miner varies every time, and it calculates the same amount of the cryptocurrency which you need to pay for them. So it's a very very volatile. So what we will do when we will place the order and it will be confirmed, we will make a special report how much money we paid for the miners. So don't worry about this.
Malik, some nice person is writing that handsome. What the handsome CEO?
Yeah.
uh, so we have a next question, Malik. The question is from Telegram. What is the next order of miners?
Huh.
We need to finish ISO
We need
first.
to finish ICO, yes, of course.
Yeah, as soon as we will finish it, we will place orders. We will make official public announcement how much, where we get, and what was the price of it. So you will be able to see everything. One more question is pre-selected. So, documents, it's a mention that the designation of the property is vegetable storage. Do you have any permission from the officials to do mining there?
Of course, because it was a vegetable storage, in the Soviet Union, the main proposal is they wanted to do the, how to say, the vegetable storage, and that is why we have that in our documents because it goes from the Soviet Union, and if you have that kind of the, how to say it, designation, right? In your documents, it doesn't mean that you can do any another business inside of the cave. So if it's not like prohibited by the law, so you can do whatever you want. You can store, the cows there. You can store the whole horses there, or even
Like a hotel.
yeah, hotel, or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, the question is answered. So the live question from the Benedict Jamora. Jamora or Jamora? Benedict, thank you. The question is, if we transfer the ROC2 tokens to another wallet, do we need to update the EDC wallet in the iStroke Mining website dashboard to be able to receive the monthly payments to that new wallet address?
No, you don't need. Everything what you need when you buy the tokens, you need to put your Ethereum wallet, in a dashboard on our website. Then you receive the tokens. Then you move. Then you need when you have the tokens on your wallet, everything what you need is just store them. Whatever it doesn't matter what kind of the wallet you are using right now. It's just must be the wallet which has a private key and the public key. You should have them, both of them. So that's it. You don't need to update anything in our dashboard when you receive the tokens.
Okay, so we see that there are multiple people asking about Amir, but not so multiple. But is there a problem with the relationship with Amir? Malik, do you remember that we're going to provide an interview?
Yeah.
Please talk about what about this interview?
Okay, another question about the Amir. Okay, Amir, Amir was a PR guy for us. He came to us to be with us in November 2017. We have agreed with him that he wanted to be the PR manager. Then he got this position as a PR manager. He has promoted us very heavily. He did a very good job. And just in one day, he said that I'm going to be the famous. I say, why, Amir, you're going to be famous? Because, and it was just because of one guy. His name was Jason. Jason came to, we had a meeting with Jason in Dallas, in Texas, when we had a conference there. And Jason came to us and he said, I have invested in your project because of the Amir. And and at that time, something has changed in the mind of the Amir. And then the Jason said, I have invested in your project because Amir came to you in Kazakhstan. He has checked the cave and did all the researches, and this is a guy who did it like instead of me. That is why I have invested those money. But something has changed in Amir.
Malik,
in that
let's make the big interview later. You will be able to see the deep answer on this question. Right now, let's make some intrigue.
Yeah.
If you want to get the answer,
no, I will just continue to do this because I want to close this question today. Because a lot of people is asking why the Amir left. Maybe some problems with the project. No, it's not the problem with the project. It's a problem with Amir. Because Amir said that he wants to be famous. That is why he left to do his own project. So, and he wants to do the same project like we have. And it was his decision to do this. And I can hold him, in a project and say, hey, Amir, don't laugh, and all these things,
Don't do the same project in
don't do
ICO.
the same
Use
project.
mining.
So he wants to do the same project like we have. He's thinking that it's going to be better. Whatever. So we don't care about this. Just go and do what you want, and that's it. We still have a good relationships with him. He wants to do his own career. Why not? This is a decision of of himself. That is why we can't stop him. Because he wants to do his own business. That is why it's very simple.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move forward. So the next question is, do you plan to be KYC AML campaign?
KYC AML. It's a very good question. In Northern Ireland, they are not obligated to do the KYC, or it doesn't have any regulations about the KYC. So
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan also, we don't need to do this. We don't have any rules to do this. That is why we don't do it.
That's it. One more question. Since we've been such a large losers in crypto value, IceRock now needs more investors to reach its goal. Uh, diluting previous investors' shares. How is it got things for
Good.
good things for investors?
Yeah, I think it is your question.
Yeah, it's my question. So I don't understand this question because the answer is in this question. Just to explain, the first guys who enter our ICO at pre-sale and get more bonuses just get more share with the less invested money. It is a privilege of our first phase backers and the guys who don't think 1, 2, 3, 5 months before investing. The guy who is fast, the person who is fast, make fast due diligence, look at the website, look at the YouTube channel, have a conversations with us. If you think that it's legit, if you think that IceRock will make a real money, just invest. Don't lose your bonuses. That's it. This is the answer for the question. And but whatever happens, if you are holding Rockwood tokens, you will be good. As soon as crypto is going big, you will be good. That's it. I suppose I answered the question. Yeah. Okay. So the next question is the question from Shajivan Tavarajan. I'm sorry if I'm not right. Shaj, question from Shaj. Why the total investment of IceRock mining is stalling? The counter on the website still 2-3 weeks, around 6 million.
It is your question.
Again, it's my question, guys. So look, we show the contributed amount in dollars, but we hold crypto. That is why the crypto is very volatile, and we just showing the biggest point right now at the very moment. That's it. So you see that right now it's a little bit deep in crypto. As soon as this deep will be finished and the crypto will be higher, it will be. You will see the movements on our counter. There is everything is working. Don't worry about that. We see that you can always check in the smart contract how many tokens are sold. Up to you. You can see it, no problem. So you will see that people are buying 40 Ethereums, 15 Ethereums, 1 BTC. So people are making investments. We see it every day. Thank you for the question. And the next question is from
Sorry
the
that I interrupt you.
Okay.
Crypto collapse. Thank you for your question. Yeah, we already answered it. We will post the record of the live stream, and you can check the answer of this question. Sorry about this.
Okay. We see that some unknown person is making some noise, so bye-bye. Okay, the next question is from the Ronnie Santos from the YouTube stream. Hi, Ronnie. So your question is, can you tell us more about your marketing strategy? For example, do you have a multi-level marketing plan?
No, we don't have. So we have a referral system, and it's one level referral system. So we don't have a multi-level marketing plan, and we don't want to do this.
Okay, thank you for the question. And Uh,
This is a very good question.
which one?
About the lifetime contract.
Okay.
Yeah, I
From
would like
Amadeus Mosel.
Amadeus Mosel. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it well. About the lifetime contract, what do you mean? So it means the lifetime of the miners. So when the we are talking about the lifetime of the miners. So usually, the lifetime of the miner is like 2 years, a year and a half. And with reinvestment options, it goes far away, and it could be last life, within 3 years. So that is why we say it like a lifetime, but lifetime of the miners. So I would like to highlight, a lifetime of the miners.
Okay.
We don't do the Ponzi scheme like we are taking someone's money, gives it to another guy, take another money, give it to another guy. We don't do this. We are trying to do a very transparent business with our investors.
Yeah. Malik, we have one more question. It's a good one. The question from the YouTube, the power. The question is, you ever thought about the switch in some years to renewable energy?
Very good question. I want to say to you, and I would like to add this information on our website and in our white paper. We didn't focus on it so much like the other people is doing. I mean, in the other projects, they are focusing especially on the renewable energy. That all the energy which goes to our cave is produced in a hydroelectric power station, which is close to us.
It's green.
And it's green. So we're going to put all this information on the website. So very soon you will see it.
Yeah. So, and just from the point of view of business and financial, you know that placing the renewable power sources, it's not cheap. It's very expensive. It's a very, very, very expensive. And we just want to deliver more profit to our backers. That is why we're not thinking about so much as our CEO told us about the renewable power sources. We are just taking from the hydroelectric power station, which is located in the 80 kilometers from our cave. And we are good with it. We're really good with it. Guys, we have some new question from it's a live question from Subtle Mid Style. Okay, YouTube. The question is, will the figure of BTC mined and therefore the 10% taken pre-ROC 2 token smart contract distribution be released in reports? Wow, I don't understand this question, but just to make clear, we will mine BTC, converted to Ethereum, put this Ethereum into a smart contract. Smart contract will distribute to all ROC 2 token holders. This is a scheme, and you will be able to see it on our website. That's it. I think the question is answered.
Bart, yeah, we have a question with the Bart. So yes, that is why we have 20% of the reinvestment. We want we buy the new monies on those money.
Okay, guys. So we're waiting for the good questions. Wow, it's almost 1 hour we've been answering, Malik.
Yeah, and almost 160 people with us.
Wow. Ruby, Mr. Ru, how are you? We see you. Mr. Ru is the biggest investor from the first phase, and he's asking, is Malik a really Jedi master? He just look like his apprentice. What does it mean?
I don't know. Let's check it in a Google Translate.
Yeah, I think it's a good question.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
this is Master Yoda, and I'm Luke Skywalker.
Firstly, I would like to thank you for the two people who we have in our project. The first guy is Mr. Ru. Thank you so much that you have supported us. We don't forget about you. We remember about you every time, and we are in touch with you. You know about it, and we respect you so much because you have supported us on the first phase. Thank you so much about it. And the second person is Joseph Mukshna. We are your fans, Mukshna. Joseph, we are your fans, and thank you so much that you have supported us also. And those two people, because of them, we have that project right now. We have a Rock 2, and we will have the Rock 3 in the future. Just because of those two people,
And
not because of us.
one more. I mean, one more, Malik. I mean, one more. The guy who I don't know his name, but he's Mr. Redemption. This
Yes,
guy was the
yes,
first one who
yes.
invested the big amount. Thank you very much. You really supported ICO. Uh, these three big guys really made ICO one face.
Redemption. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I really forgot about you. It was my mistake. I'm sorry about this. But Mr. Redemption, thank you so much that you have supported us on the beginning and that you believe in us. This is a very important for us.
Yeah, and thank you very much again. You know, guys, by the way, I am very grateful and thankful, and Malik too, about our support team, who is 24/7, 7 days a week, 31 days a month, supporting our chats. These guys are really doing a great job. You know, I know each one personally, and
Let's say all these names,
yeah,
all the names right now.
yeah, we have a special whoop whoop, Miss. So, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Let's do it a little bit later, Malik, okay? Because the questions are coming, a lot of questions.
Okay.
One more question from TDC5491. From when you start receiving a return of investment?
Please check the roadmap.
Yeah. End of July.
Yes.
This year. One more question from the crypto chat box from the YouTube. Thank you, crypto chat box. Are you only going to purchase S9 only? Are you going to buy X3 S miners too? Your question, Malik.
No, we are not. We don't focus on the X3, because it's a different algorithm. We work only with a Bitcoin, and we don't want to focus on another coins. We focus just only on the Bitcoin.
1 minute, okay? I will come. Just a 1 minute.
We'll focus on the Bitcoin.
Быстро. Давай запортачку. Дай ему телефон.
Что за продаж?
Мой телефон есть.
Я не знаю, мы не брали, он там.
Нет его там.
Правильно вот эти?
Ты вот состоишь в этом, в чате админов?
Английском нет.
Блять.
Что случилось?
Сейчас, надо. Где мой телефон?
Yes, we have problems with the voice.
Oh,
okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Now good.
It's good.
Do you hear?
Yeah.
Are you guys hear us?
Okay. Good.
Beat Savage, what's up? This guy's really funny guy, because we had several interviews. So respect, Beat Savage. Please join subscribe his channel. He's really funny guy, in the crypto.
Yeah. All right. I think that we have replied almost to all questions. Yes, to all questions. Yes. All right. Let's finish our conversations. I would like to thank you to all people who has joined us today, who have asked all the questions, who has invested the money in our project, who believes in our project. Thank you so much, guys. And I would like to finish, this interview with special words for our admin team.
Yeah. So we just will name all our admins which are supporting our project from the beginning and doing a great job. So thank you very much. Zain JJ, the guy from Singapore who is making a great job. He's very young, but he's very professional. Now he is head of the technical chart, so he's doing a great job. Thank you very much, Zain. You will be a big man. I 100% sure. I'm sure that you will be very big in crypto and in business too. So thanks to Jesus Rico Vergas, we had a conversation. This guy is one of our advisors, so he's doing a great marketing. He has his own channel. Please subscribe him. Thank you very much, Jesus. You are a very good person. I strongly believe because I know you personally. We had a conversation personally. Next, thanks to Jordan. Jordan, come to our team not so early, but just several weeks ago, but he's doing a great job. I see he's helping everybody in the chat room. He's making a good job. Thank you, Jordan, very much. So, Salam alaikum, Haidar and Ugur Gultepe. So, the guys from Turkey, these guys are working very hard. We're trying to help them, and we see that they really working with a strong heart in our chat. They protect our chat from the negative people. Sometimes they argue with the backers, but they always right. They're doing a great job. Thank you very much, Haidar and Ugur Gultepe. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. So the next thanks to a Skrinivas Ellery, the guy. He's living in United Kingdom and he's doing a very great job. He's very active. He's very open-hearted. So thank you very much. Thank you to Daniel. Thank you to Albert. These guys, Albert is a support team from the Russian chat, and we have Alexander. Thank to these guys, they're doing a great job. And thank you to Daniel. Thank you to Guillermo. Guillermo is a very proactive person, and he's a dentist. Huh?
Yeah, Guilherme is a
Yeah,
very nice
he's a
guy.
dentist. He's from Brazil, and he's doing a really great job. Thank you, Guillermo. You're very active. You have a great future in Crypto Press. Don't stop. Thank you very much to one lady in our chat,
Cherry,
Cherry. Thank you very much.
we love
You are
you.
very
We love
cute.
you.
Everybody loves you. The whole team, they love you so much. We have always positive mentions about you. You are very happy that you are working with us. The only lady, in our chat, admin chat. Thank you to Crystal. Crystal
Crystal.
is a nice guy. He was very active from the beginning. He's doing a great job. He joined us, our team. So we're happy to work with. And thanks to Misha Nafta. This guy is the head of admin team. He's doing a great job. He's picking up all the questions to us. He just supporting our support team. So thank you very much, Misha.
Misha.
Misha. Yeah. So guys, last words from our CEO.
So yeah, let's finish. This is it was a very, very good live translation today. I hope that we will make another one, maybe within a week, maybe within 2 weeks. We will tell you in the Telegram. We will send you the messages on your emails. So we just need to collect some more questions, maybe for the future, and we will make another live stream for 100%. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. And see you in the future live streams.
Yeah, yo, what's up, everybody?
What's up,
This is Ice
everybody?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.